Hello, everybody, and welcome to U-Boat Season 2. This is the beta version 131 with hotfix number 1. And I'm running a couple, well, maybe 4 mods, I think. You can check the description box below, a texture mod and some expanded names and a enhanced identification book, but for the most part, nothing else. And as you know, if you've been watching my channel, I am just a casual gamer. I've only played U-Boat maybe a couple times since last time you saw my channel, and it's been, about 6 months or so. I haven't really touched it, so I'm coming back to see what's changed a little bit. I have messed with it for a couple missions just to kind of get back into the swing of it, but be ready if you are very good at U-Boat to be very frustrated by my videos, but I more than welcome your comments and so on. And maybe you can teach me a few things and tell me don't ever do that again, or that's the wrong identification of that ship, because like I said, I have not played this in a while, and I play all kinds of games, so I do like my U-Boat game. It is fun to play. I'm just not an expert at it by any stretch of the imagination. All right, picking out U-boats, I see that they've maybe expanded a little bit here later in the war, all the way to early in the war. And last time I started, I was doing very well, but I decided to take on a mission, and it got a little bit ambitious. It was quite interesting how it ended. So go back, watch Season 1, and see how terrible that went for me. And we started in 1941, and then with U-Boat 96. So this time we're going to change it up. We're going to go with U552 in February of 1941. So basically that's the same thing. However, we are in the port of Wilhelmshaven. I think that's pronounced terribly. Wilhelmshaven. Wilhelmshaven. Somebody tell me how terrible I did. All right, let's move on here. Let's see, how realistic do we want? Well, I'm a casual gamer. I am leaning towards hardcore, but just balance, so at least we can get a little further before I get killed again. And crew involvement, we're gonna go expert, because I do like to manage a crew in a simulation type of game. Let's see, AI difficulty. Well, we're at 60% realism right now. We want realistic bilge, although that has to be, you have to be a little careful with that. You can sink your boat without paying attention on just the time compression. Realistic on the torpedo flaws. Morale management is hard. Economic difficulty, medium. AI difficulty. Let's leave it at medium. Like I said, we want to make for a interesting game, not necessarily one that's just going to destroy me right away. 69%, that's pretty good. I think for a casual gamer, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and work with that. All right, there's not any voices. They haven't really done much with this yet. So we're gonna just go ahead and change him up just a little bit so he doesn't look like your guy that you make. The skipper, he's got really big shoulders there. Hey, look. Looks like something my grandfather would have worn back in the 1940s. We want him to be kind of skipperish. All right, that's not bad. We'll leave the binoculars. Let's give him some sunglasses there. Captain's hat helps to distinguish him because everyone else kind of looks the same. Let's go ahead and just leave him with the captain's hat. That's the easiest way to handle it, I think. Bald is fine. Complexion is fine. Klaus Graf. I wonder who was the captain of U552 originally. I looked it up, and I guess it's pronounced Eric Top was the captain during this period. And he did survive the war, so we're going to go ahead and go with Eric Top. Since he was the actual captain of U552. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey. I look forward to doing this series with you. Been looking forward to getting back to this game. My original season was pretty good, like I said, but it ended very unfortunately. So if you're wanting to see how the last one went, definitely check out the last few episodes. It was really an experience. So I do have the accurate flags, although, as you know, that flag is very triggering to some people. So I completely understand how that might make some people upset. But it is historically more accurate, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and stick with that. Since the mod does give other flags as well. All right. Starting off, like I said, it's been a while, so kind of getting the feel for things again. Here's our U-boat. Some of you do know how to play this game, so you're going to be a little bit taken aback by how terrible I am. But some of you have never seen this before or have watched the first season maybe and are just looking to see how we do in the next one. So, okay, let's check out our team here. Our management will let us know what we got. Oh, okay, so our captain, of course, he's going to speak English. That's nice. We've got a couple of guys with tough who are there, which is kind of good so that they can get more damage and survive. Okay, our radio operator is a merchant, which is nice because it does get some prices if we select him. It says this is not a cumulative, just using his knowledge. He can evaluate. So the goods, let's see, stated in the shipping documents are of a neutral freighter. So we've got quite a few good people to send over, and we do have a cook. Otto Bender here is our chief engineer, but also a cook. So I don't necessarily know. Whoops. We want our chief engineer to be the cook. We also have another here who is probably our mechanic. Yeah, and he's tough. We'll probably switch him over to chief engineer. Oops. And then Otto is going to probably go with the mechanic. Okay, and then their tasks, because the mechanic is going to be the one who we want to have cooking when he has some free time. So he's going to load torpedoes and warm torpedoes and things like that, but we will give him a cooking job. Radio operator, we also going to need him to heal people. He'll be on the radio the other times and probably in the hydrophone quite a bit. Captain Top is going to be Chief Boatswain. Here is on the navigation, not necessarily lookout, but we do want him to be looking out if there's no one up there. Our mechanic is going to be cooking. We'll let our chief boatswain, I guess boatswain is what it's pronounced. Or if I boatswain, if I mispronounce these, it's terrible. We do need somebody to reload our stuff, so we'll go ahead and give him a high priority to reload. We are going to be using the deck gun quite a bit. And we can give him a low priority on the hydrophone, I think, too. I'm just going to put a 1 there for now. The chief engineer is almost always on the engines, and then he doesn't really do much else. So he is going to be repairing, and that's fine. We'll probably put him on reload, maintenance of torpedoes. If there's somebody else on the engine, we will put the mechanic low priority on the engine. We'll let him reload the gun as well. We'll leave these guys alone. We don't necessarily need him to cook, so we'll knock that priority way down. Well, that'd be fine. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. So here's our radio man, and I think if I let him talk, he's gonna get the discount, I believe. So this is 563. If I switch, I can't quite remember if I have somebody else talk to them. Does he not get the discount then? Yeah, see, he loses the discount there. So we need to make sure that our radio operator is the one who always talks to Hans Fischer here. Alright, first things first, we definitely need more fuel. We only have 6,000, so we need to make sure we get the bare essentials here. Torpedoes are being moved. We're going to take the free stuff if we can. There's not a single free torpedo. Alright. Take it. Ammunition, deck gun, we're going to need more deck gun ammo. Food? We got free food? Yes, we do. Free food. We don't need to worry about food too much right now because their morale is already pretty high. We're going to leave their ammo alone until we get our first mission under our belt. I'm not going to worry too much about this, the gun and things like that. I don't know if that even plays a factor yet. Okay, we will take a look and see what kind of missions we have. What is he, way over there? Oh, that's our recruitment. So we currently have 16 of 18 sailors on. I'm just going to take them all, load it up. And goodbye. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, my crew needs training. I would like to ask a few favors. What's new in the headquarters? We don't need to worry about that either. Let's see what the orders from the Admiralty are. Okay, yeah, the Black Pit, and we do want to sink 50,000 tons in the Black Pit. Allies are adapting. Cargo ships headed to Britain often travel through this area, and we're going to have to blast them, in other words. Ooh, RAF is scouting the area, and we're kind of up here by northern Germany. Maybe the Netherlands. So if we're operating in the Black Pit, we have to go through the English Channel or go north to there. Scapa Flow is where the disaster happened last time, so we're not even going to mess with that right now. What is this? I've never actually played this one. Kriegsmarine as well as the Luftwaffe find it immensely useful to have accurate weather data at their disposal in planning upcoming operations. For this reason, we came up with the plan to set up an automated weather station on a remote island. Our meteorologists identified Bear Island as a promising target. It's pretty good. All right. So we do have Bear Island. I've never done that before. Just to set up something. All right, let's see if we can get any people. Definitely need more officers. Okay, there we go. A leader would not be bad, or nor would a radio operator. All of these are right on the west coast of England, although this one is going to be dangerous simply because it's in the RAF zone, so we have to watch for airplanes. But a radio operator would be great because not only would we have another medic, but we'd have somebody to put on the hydrophones. What a way to start, right? And this is not for any campaign either. The leader could be used to start some of the earlier research and so on. And I'm not sure what he's going to get as far as tech. I would really love to have somebody on the hydrophones, somebody, an expert on the hydrophones. I'm tempted. Let's start off strong, right? We're going to the area here. Anticipated number of vessels in the area is medium. We get a big reward. We also get Max Burns' Shrine here. All right. We do need 2 days to load things. Okay. And we're going to send our radio operator to talk one more time. This is the easiest way I've found to check my inventory. Torpedoes. Yeah, see, now we're empty again. So we need to load torpedoes. There's a G7E. The electric torpedo doesn't leave much of a wake. I only have one though. Alright. We're just going to load up standard G7As. Stern, we're going to drop another G7A. And that'll be all. Let's pass 1 day to load those torpedoes in. They don't need to be loaded in to the tubes. We already have them in there. Alright. Okay, I think that's that. Let's make sure we look at this. Hope the AI can get out of that. I don't really plan on maneuvering myself. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna pass through the English Channel. Look at this. Can you believe this? No wonder it's dangerous. Oh boy. Alright. All at half. I do like the water drop effects on the camera lens. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we can get out of this just with the AI. It looks like they know what they're doing. That would be pretty terrible if it crashed on the way out. Okay, so the locks are opening up. That's pretty cool. Oof. Oh, did we just strike that? He's repairing. Okay, what happened? Okay, is he actually fixing something? We damaged the bow torpedo tubes. The AI did it on the way out. That's exactly what we were hoping would not happen. Alright guys, that's not a way to start out. Well, listen to the rainfall. That's pretty neat. I can't believe we have to be careful exiting the port because the AI can't get out. I guess it gives him experience. Probably should have refilled the spare parts and things. Yeah, alright. We just need to be careful here. We're on our way though. I think we're fine.
Schaden repariert.
All ahead 3/4. Alright, we don't have to worry too much. Here's our speedboat. We don't have to worry too much until we get a little bit closer to England there, so we're gonna go ahead and just speed up time. Alright, here we go. If you've seen my Hearts of Iron series, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up a little bit. You may know that the English Channel is a hotbed for aircraft, so I am nervous simply because of that fact. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for basically any aircraft that may be in the area. So whenever I go through here, I may put somebody on the AA gun, but we'll see. We're gonna need somebody. You know what? We don't need normal lighting. We're just gonna switch to red constantly right now. We don't need to worry about the discipline. Eric Top, you can probably get on observation. We're gonna give you some observation boost. Not worry too much about the engines. Weber, we're gonna go ahead and put you on the AA. I'm just not sure what we're dealing with yet. Now we are passing by Portsmouth Port. I don't think there's much risk to us, but you know, now our people have gone to bed.
So müde.
It is nighttime. It's not so concerning anymore. We'll let them sleep. Tiny group of ships we've spotted on the horizon. All right. Back on the observation. See what we're dealing with here real quick. We'll go ahead and report it off to the authorities. Let's angle towards them and see what we're dealing with here. Oh, warships, warships, warships. What do we got? It's like battle, or yeah, I don't think they've seen us. Not battleship, but destroyers. Crash dive. I don't know if they've seen us yet. It's pretty rough. It's dark. I don't know how deep it is out here. Have they seen us? They have not, but if they do, we're going to be in a bit of trouble here. Put on blue lighting.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay. Yeah, I forget where we check our depth. There is a way to check your depth here, and I suddenly can't remember it. So we need to be careful here. We're crash diving down to 60 meters. Let's go to 40.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Get somebody on the hydrophones. Everybody's pretty sleepy.
50.
We don't need you loading and messing with torpedoes. We're not going to do anything. Everybody just go to bed and get somebody on the hydrophones at least to just kind of listen. And we're going to go ahead and slow her down. Do dead slow. And angle away from them.
40.
I get a scare going through the channel. Just started playing this again, and I've already scared myself. We do have a 5% visibility here on us, and that is probably due to just being able to see our hull, seabed proximity. Okay. Yeah, there they are. Okay, yeah, we can see our depth under us right here. It just says 57 meters. There's a way to, I think, ping the depth. 57 meters, so we're good to go down to about 45 meters. We would like to get out from under these guys, or maybe we just go between them. Let's go ahead and turn off our gyro compass. Shut off our dive planes. Let's get you on the depth. Actually, helm station.
50.
All right. Electric engines. So our engines are still grinding away. We could just let them pass. I think we're probably going to do that. Let's just shut off our engines and let them slip by.
40.
We are detectable by sonar. Doesn't mean they're actively using their sonar, though. Okay, so we hear them.
Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
If they're listening on hydros, we're quiet. Oh, did he stop? Oh, he's in our baffles. But we should still hear him. We're not even moving. Oh. Okay, I thought maybe he stopped for a second. He's in our baffles, but we're not making any noise, so I guess that's the listening arc is not over there. We can only listen around the front area, so we're okay to turn our engines back on, I believe. Let's go ahead and dead slow. We'll go ahead and flip our dive planes back on. Gyro compass. I think we're out of the range of worry at this point. Get back on the engine. Go up to periscope depth.
20 Meter.
Yeah, I think we're out of trouble now. Go ahead and dex a wash so we can get moving. All ahead 3/4. We'll put somebody else on the engine there to get all ahead full. Get some distance between us and them. Turn on red lighting. Looks like we're clear. Surface the boat.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Get ourselves the compressor going to get our air back. Our compressed air. And we are once again on our way. After a little bit of a scare there. Yeah, I was just not ready for seeing that. I guess I should have been. No surprises there. Running into some destroyers right outside of the port. Alright. We definitely don't need you on the hydros anymore, so why don't you go back to... why don't you just go to bed, I think. It's fine. We'll get Eric Top back up there watching for trouble. And we're back underway again. Whew, this is going to be a tough campaign based out of that port. Okay, we're on our way. Incoming transmission. We get somebody on the radio so they can pick it up. See what we got here. U828 has gone missing, last known coordinates. Please investigate. Okay, well that's kind of in our direction.
Jawohl.
So we're gonna head that way. Bender, get on the diesel engines. We're gonna give you some people here so we can get there quickly. Ooh, aircraft. Crash dive, get out of there.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen!
We do not want to engage an aircraft. See it? Trying to get under. Can send off a radio message as we're crash diving. This is what we were worried about. There he is, I think. Somewhere over here. Maybe not. I don't see him. Go underwater, come back up. That's a nice effect. I do like that. Okay, we're under.
Auf Seerotiefe.
Yeah, we don't need to go that deep. We're just gonna go 50 meters. I don't know if they saw us. We're still all ahead full.
30.
Let's turn on the blue light, save oxygen.
50.
Pass some time, let the battery deplete a bit.
Ich muss mich ausruhen.
Okay. We'll come to periscope depth to take a look. I think there's no problem now.
Tiefe. Zeit für eine Pause.
No problem.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Tanks!
Back to the surface.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
We're on our way again. Yeah, this is going to be a continuous problem. We could kind of hug the coast down here a little bit more. It might be a little more effective. I'm not sure. But we do have some deep water here, kind of in the middle of the channel. The others kind of favoring the middle of the channel might be beneficial, but only 30 meters here, 50 there. You know, if we kind of hug the coast, it's only 20 meters and so on. So I don't know. The other options go way up and around. So, oops, we need to get you on binoculars. Another aircraft crash dive.
Alarm! Alarm tauchen!
Aircraft were, I think, responsible for sinking about 30-some percentage of the U-boats that were sunk in the war. I don't see it. Don't go underwater. He's quite a ways out there. Yeah. I don't think we need to crash dive. Let's just go decks awash. Keep moving. You know, I think I'm going to angle south a little bit here, southwest. Again with the aircraft. Uh-oh, he's close. Dive, dive, dive. He's coming in too. There we go.
Wechseln auf E-Motor!
Decks awash for the win. I don't. Oh, there he is.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Well, no, keep turning. Ooh. That's close. That was close.
20 Meter.
We'll stay under for a little bit. They probably reported our position.
Kurs auf diese
He's gonna circle. Yeah, you guys just go to bed. Why don't you go to bed? It's not like we can do anything down here.
70.
Blue light. We're staying underwater this time for a little while. We'll run our battery down to about half, I think. Let's come up to 50 meters. Maybe 30 meters. We're staying underwater for a little while this time.
Ich muss mich ausruhen.
Okay, our battery's down to about half. Let's go ahead and bring her above the surface.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
It's nighttime too, so.
So müde.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Pressure, red light. Autosave. Triggering there.
Abfahrkurs berechnen.
Just trying to get to our patrol zone. Alright, we are in the patrol zone now. Get on the radio. Club. Let them know we're here and we're starting our mission. We could take a listen. We have to get to this U-boat by the March 1st, so I think we're gonna just report that we're here. And we're gonna... This is a new button, the hydrophone. So it takes care of an automated effect where you just dive under and listen. So we're gonna go ahead and use that and just see what's around us. There might be something around us that we would like to investigate on the way to the U-boat there.
Wechseln
can go ahead and
50.
turn this. So we're gonna be listening by hydrophones quite a bit now. So he's gonna get somebody. All right. Nothing there.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe
And
von
there is
Schiffen
something
festgestellt.
there. All right, let's mark that. They're moving away from us.
40, 20 Meter.
All right, we'll see where that is later. We're gonna keep on our course right now. Well, I will angle it up
Kurs auf
a
diese
bit
Koordinaten setzen.
just to see what we're dealing with, where they're going. Seems like they're sailing away from somewhere, maybe from here, the RAF St. Ival. We'll go take another listen here.
20 Meter. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt.
Okay. I'm not sure where they think they're going. There's no port up there. It's probably not very accurate yet. We're gonna get another reading here. I'm gonna angle up a little bit more.
Koordinaten setzen.
Check our speed.
Jawohl.
We do want to go all ahead 3/4. Just by the looks of this, again, it's inaccurate, so we're not sure exactly where they're going.
Dieselmotor.
Just marking the center of the circle. Let's come up here,
Im Dienst.
take another listen. A little bit further. Yeah, let's take another listen here.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Wechseln auf
30,
E-Motor.
50.
Now we're not hearing anything yet.
Tanks
Auf
anblasen.
Seerohrtiefe.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Didn't hear anything.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Angle up a little bit more. Take another listen.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
50.
Wechseln auf E-Tanks
Auf
anblasen.
Seerohrtiefe.
Nothing.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
That was weird.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Gotta kind of watch the edge of the patrol zone. I guess we don't have to sink exactly in it because this is not a campaign one. This is just an extra external mission. So we don't have to sink exactly in the patrol zone to get credit for it.
Schrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Ah, this is a one propeller boat over here. There's the center of that point. We'll angle towards it.
Den Kurs an.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Now he looks like he's moving away from us.
50.
Tanks
Auf
anblasen.
Seerohrtiefe.
We'll go investigate the one over here. Nothing going this way is going to be neutral. At least I wouldn't believe it. Go to periscope depth and just take a listen manually here.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Yeah, he's on track to run through our
Koordinaten setzen.
route here. So
Jawohl.
rough route right there. So we can just angle up into him
Zu Befehl.
and wait for him and just listen to him on hydros. Go ahead and go blue light.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
All right, slow down here. Get you on the observation. Get you on the observation so we can see. Why don't you get to performing maintenance on G7? Let's see, it's daytime, so let's go G7E. Okay, so he's gonna be slightly north of our line here. Go ahead, all ahead, dead slow. Bring it all stop. I believe he's probably going to be crossing all ahead, dead slow, crossing right into our all stop. Slow down here. Why did this gray out? We still got people on the scopes. No sign of anything yet. All right. 3 nautical miles. In the radius of 3 nautical. There we go. All right, let's start listening and getting some kind of solution on him. Who's on the... Okay. Klug is going to be listening to this ship, getting some kind of an early solution. Our visibility is only 4%, and that's because of our periscope and our hull sticking up a little bit, maybe. There it is, way over there. All right. Unknown ship. Can't quite see it yet. Let it come onto our screen. Into our view. Unknown ship.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
Let's take a look at it. Oh yeah. That looks like maybe it's really hard to make out from this distance already, but it does look like it's maybe a British or a Canadian vessel. From this angle, somebody's already yelling at me what it is. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, just settle down. Just settle down. I'm guessing maybe Empire Tower. And the reason I think that is, let's see. Let's take a look here. It does have the back raised part there, just like the Empire Bell. The front does have this kind of thing here. It does have the stacks or something, these little things in front that looks like an Empire Bell. Empire Tower, the difference it would be to have a higher, whatever, a higher deck here. Is that more box shaped? Biggest difference is the length of the raised deck here. So this is an Empire Tower, this would be quite long. If it's an Empire Bell, or quite short compared to the, yeah, Empire Bell. The stack would be quite a bit back on the Empire Bell. At this angle, it's hard for me to tell. Of course, that's the way it works. Both ships are very similar in both size, displacement, speed. Even their drought here is quite similar, so it's almost guaranteed that whether you identify either one and you're wrong, you'll still probably be okay. Let's check the velocity of it. Probably 7 knots. 7 or 6. Even if it was neutral, I would launch a torpedo into it. I mean, you could pull up next to it and identify it. I just blast it. We need the experience. You know this, it's nothing good coming through here right now anyway. Well, I guess the Allies were the good guys, right? So nothing bad coming through here considering we're the bad ones. Yeah, 7 knots. It did already check the distance, of course. Whoops. Of course, we can go angle on bow. And that's us. So... would it be about 60 degrees? Maybe 30 degrees, you think? 40? If we... well, here, draw the line roughly. Oops. Oh, I forgot how to do it here. I'm making a mess. Yeah, sorry, it's been a while since I even used these tools. So, I gotta stop clicking too many times. I'll get the hang of it. Bear with me as I rework this. So we are actually this angle on the bow. So if we're gonna say, well, I probably should go the other way here. This is the direction, yeah, that we are off of his bow. So the way to probably handle that would be to draw a line back to him, right? To his bow, and then figure out the angle here. So there we go. We are about 35, we're gonna say 35 degrees off his bow. That wasn't too far off, 35, 40. There we go, we'll set that. The course is 73.5 degrees, and we can see that, and this would be 90 degrees, so that seems about right. We could guesstimate it to be about that. It's okay to miss, just to practice here. We have G7As, G7E. We're gonna go ahead and fire a G7E at him.
Rohr 5, bewässern!
If we miss, we'll fire the G7A. So this is more of a practice just to get me back into the swing of things and see how that works. The angle is quite bad actually right now, so I think we could probably wait just a little bit longer before we fire that. Because he's not doing any maneuvers. All right, we'll go ahead and fire it now. Did it close the... Oh, that was our rear tube.
Rohr 4,
The rear tube is G7E. Ah, okay. Well,
Rohr 4,
tube 4.
bewässern!
Flood it. We'll see how this goes.
Rohr 4 fertig.
Los!
It's been a while since I shot a torpedo. Been a good, let's see, I think the final part of the series was back in August of 2021. And then I did move, and now I'm back, and I didn't have my computer for the longest time, so now I've got my computer up and running. I've been making some other series, and I've been wanting to revisit this one. So we're back. That does not look like a good shot. Let's track it and see where it goes. Here.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. 40 Sekunden bis
Well,
Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden.
that might actually hit. I thought that was way too late. It just goes to show what I know. I'm better at aiming than I thought. We'll see if it's a dud.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
That's pretty good. Wow, okay. I can't believe my first shot was actually a good hit. All right. Oops. So it does look like an Empire bell. I still think these guys need to be running or something. He just looks like he's having a great time. Yeah, going for a stroll. Ship spotted. We'll get the radio officer back on there. Don't think he can report because he's on... Oh, yeah, we're just... Our antenna's probably just above water. We'll go ahead and send that off. Looks like he's taking on water, too. That fire is enough to sink him, I believe. They're not going to be able to put that out. We'll just kind of wait and see what happens here. He's maneuvering. You gotta respect his determination to get out of trouble. Yep, they're abandoning ship. There it goes.
Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
Hey, single torpedo. Nice. Quake Castle sunk. Feeling good about that. Probably around 5,000 tons. Oh, no, 2,796. Okay. Yeah, not bad for the first attempt here. We'll go ahead and surface the boat. I don't think there's any real danger. And we'll continue on our way towards the U-boat over here.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Rohr 4 geladen.
Put you on observation. Doesn't want to go on observation for some reason. Well, you go to observation then, that's fine. You can go back to bed, Captain. Top, you did well. Could have investigated to see what the ship dropped. I just want to get out of the area. Had a little bit of a scare with the airplanes. Just keep going towards the U-boat we're trying to check out. See how it goes.
40.
Alright, there we go. We just heard a large propeller group behind us. As I'm moving towards U-boat, I took a listen. I did listen a couple times before I got this far, and it seems like something may be coming up behind us. We'll delete some of those points, mark it, and
50.
we'll go ahead and let's just sounds like they're moving away.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
No one over here. He's not far off from our route. Looks like this one's actually coming towards us. Let's angle up. Let's see what we can see this way.
20 Meter.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
All ahead 3/4. So some of the distance here. 9 nautical miles. 8, 7. 6. All right, there we go. Go ahead and go to periscope depth. Get you on the listening.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug.
All right, so again with that propeller group moving away, huge convoy. Would have been nice. Maybe not. We don't hear the other ship. Let's stop. We're still at blue light. No, whoops. Okay, let's turn off everything. That ship just disappeared.
Schiffsschrauben.
There it is. Okay, so we can guesstimate he's at least the circle is moving in that direction. So we're gonna want to
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
tee that thing.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
All ahead slow. I'm gonna keep our ears on that. We can go ahead and probably turn on our manual drive planes. Let's get the pump working just to make sure I think we probably have some water in the bilge by now. No. Again, he's heading right towards jolly old England, so we're gonna send a jolly old torpedo into his flank here. I don't care who he is. I'll head dead slope. I'll stop. I'm gonna wait and see what we hear. A U-boat. A wolf pack? Wow, okay. They are probably hunting that convoy. I wonder if the ship in the back then.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
They're just ignoring it. Well,
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Bestätigt.
yeah, that is interesting to see. All ahead dead slope.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Schneller, schneller!
I'll stop. Yeah, that's crossing our path. Oh, he's coming back. Ship spotted in our rear. well, let's go ahead and get the hydros on it.
Torpedo ausrichten.
Put you in the observation scope. Attack. We'll turn the boat around dead slow. We'll
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloy.
I think we're probably gonna need to turn a little faster than that.
Kurs auf diese
There we go.
Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt.
Dead slow. Stop. All stop. Dead slow again.
Schneller, schneller!
Okay. Ooh, so we are in a situation where we have an unknown vessel here. That, well... Is that a tanker? Wow, okay.
Torpedo, Torpedo ausrichten.
They're saying they're Swiss. Take a look at it in the scope. Flying a Swiss flag. Now the moment of truth. Let's say it's a Swiss flag. Oops. The Swiss don't even sail tankers according to my ID here. So we know that's not right. Alright, we're gonna assume it's probably British. And it's probably a tanker. Is it a Dale class?
Diese Routine bringt mich Jeden
Go ahead and zoom in on this thing a little bit. Make sure we're at red light so I can see that a little better. But it's not a war class. It's either a Dale or the old class. So this one has a short stack in the back and no stacks in the front. This one has a slightly raised front deck with a slope back there and a stack in the back. I'm thinking the OOIOL. You guys yell at me if you think I'm wrong. This looks pretty flat back there.
mich Jeden Tag das Gleiche.
See all the, I guess these are exhaust. And I recognize it as that. I've already got it at 9 knots. Yeah, these things, they move. So just to get the, how far we are on bow. .38 degrees off the bow there. Oh, we've got it. It's at 47.9. Alright, I guess we'll go with our captain here. We don't even have warm torpedoes. He's moving pretty good clip. We have a little bit of time. I don't think it's enough time to warm the torpedoes, though. We can always resort to our deck gun as well. So I guess we'll fire 2.
Bewässern.
Blood tubes 1 and 2.
1, bewässern.
I'm thinking he's 37 degrees off the bow. He's saying
Eins bewässert.
it's not actually that big of a difference. It's we're both predicting here. Saying 70 degrees. Yeah, it is changing, of course. .48. See, oof. What do you do in this situation? Let's say 50 and split the difference with him. Speed, fast. Depth, we'll leave it at 2 meters. Dispersion, 45 meters. Send them both away. Fish in the water.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
The angle's fairly good. See, I was right to maybe change it.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Good hit. Ooh, secondaries.
Torpedo
Dud, but I think the first one was enough. That was why we fired 2, just in case. Ooh, more secondaries. That was why I fired 2, just in case one was a dud. Yeah, he never had a chance to even probably get a message off. I don't even think they have radio antenna. Surprised that didn't break him in half.
auf Seerohrtiefe.
Let's bring the boat up.
Tanks anblasen!
Wow, secondaries. He's carrying something volatile. And he's gone.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Well, not bad for a great comeback, I guess. I don't know why he doesn't want to go on observation. There we go. Yeah, you could probably go back to bed.
Zu Befehl.
Alright, there we go. Okay, well, not bad, I think, for my great comeback. Like I said, it's been a while since I played, so coming back and just kind of trying to refresh my memory on U-Boat and everything. I've been playing some Hearts of Iron. I've been playing some of the older stuff as well that I've had sitting around in my library, and just kind of messing around a little bit with other games and just kind of thinking about what series I would like to make in the future. Even gonna have some Endless Space I'm uploading, and been uploading some BattleTech stuff, but I've always wanted to come back to this one and revisit the campaign, so we'll see how far I go. You guys make some comments, let me know what you think I should have done differently. Keep in mind I'm a casual, so be gentle. You know, I know YouTube comments can be pretty brutal, but I do appreciate your feedback and some of the information you may give me that will change my play style and maybe keep me alive a little longer this time. So you guys take care, have a great one, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace out, everybody.